SLT bought everyone pizza after we had an Ofsted inspection as a treat and a thank you for everyone putting in hours and hours of extra work. Anyone who's done Ofsted knows how much extra work you put in that week. It is insane. A couple of weeks later, we had to fill in an anonymous wellbeing survey, and the head didn't like the results. The Monday after, he sent an email out with his bank details asking everyone for their share of the pizza bill.
Oh my God.
Is that true or false?
You had me all the way up to the bank details. Oh, I don't know. I think it's very reasonable that a head got annoyed at the anonymous survey, because I feel like we've talked about stuff like that before.
Reasonable, you mean acceptable, or reasonable as in believable? Like, do you think it's fair enough that you get annoyed at a
No, I don't think it's fair
But you just
enough.
think it's like believable?
Yeah, no, I think it's believable. Sorry,
Right.
yeah, I think it's reasonable to assume that that's real.
Right, okay.
That someone's getting annoyed at but the bill.
Yeah.
I hope this is made up. This is not made up. I'm gonna, me and my Hessian sack are out here, I tell you.
What's your thoughts in general before you put your final answer in about anonymous wellbeing surveys? Then?
Oh my
Do you
God.
think it is actually quite common that these surveys are actually not anonymous and it gets fed back to staff, or do you think that's like a small kind of?
I reckon that's probably a smaller thing. In all honesty, I reckon most places that do it probably are genuinely doing it. Whether they care about it as much, I think is a
Sure.
different statement. But like, if you're just asking whether places do it properly and
Right.
actually it is actually anonymous,
Yeah.
I think probably most places are.
Yeah.
And you get these crazy examples on the fringe again where they're not even anonymous.
I know.
And then
You do
people get
that.
called up on it. Why did you put this in your anonymous
Yeah.
wellbeing survey?
I've heard of one before where teachers were asked to write 3 words they associate with the school that they're in,
Yeah.
or like the trust they're in general. And when teachers did it, some teachers were asked to do it again because they weren't the words they wanted.
Oh my God.
Because they wanted, do you know those those big like maps of words you get where like the more common words bigger in the middle?
Yeah,
Can't remember
yeah.
what they're called. But they wanted to create one of those. And if they were using the words they had, they'd have words on there they didn't want to actually describe the
Right.
trust or the school itself. So they emailed asking teachers, can you please do it again, but put positive
My
words
God,
in.
at that point, just make it up.
I know.
You're already making it up.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, that is basically the same analogy of putting post-it notes in kids' work and making them rewrite it. So, do you know what? Just write it for. You might as well just write it for them at this point. Just get your pen, practice their handwriting, do it, because you basically are. Just make your silly word art.
Right. Do you think that story is true or false?
I think false.
It is false. Well done. I made it.
I'm good at these.
Again, you got it right bang on here because I added in the bill thing.
I knew
but
it,
it
I
was
knew it.
it was all correct up until then, and then he had a moan about it and said, "I even bought you guys pizza the other week. What more do you want for your well-being?"